Yeah. हाँ बैनर अभी था तो
अनफ्रीज कर दीजिए।
अभी था तो अनफ्रीज किया। ठीक है
आप आ जाइए नहीं थे।
ओके हाँ ओके डू इट। शुरू में चला जाओ। You want to operate from here or?
Yeah, operate from another. Any problem? No, same file. No?
This is not the same file.
That's why he told us, sir. You open everything, I will operate. Let him operate.
Yeah.
Because he want to show these things and all.
No, this is
Then it will be
not required. It will be confusing. Only. Loaded. You close it. Yeah, Muradi, close it. This is one slide only, na?
and this is an open session. Now it's open.
It's okay. This one.
So I'm down, or I would say, sir. So I'm down. Huh? If anything, there no help, na, I can go down. Or
You can go.
I will have to be there.
No, go down. ఫస్ట్ ఇది ఆల్రెడీ పీపీటీలో వెల్కమ్ టు అడ్వర్టైజింగ్ ఇది క్లోజ్ అయిపోతుంది. ఒకవేళ వాళ్ళు ఏమన్నా ఇబ్బంది పెడితే ఇది ఉంచాలి. ఓకే, ఇబ్బంది పెడితే అవసరం లేదు, అది పెట్టకుండా అవసరం లేదు. మనల్ని ఏమన్నా అడగలేవాలి. నాకు కూడా ఇది మనకి ఈజీ అనిపిస్తుంది. ఫస్ట్ వాళ్ళు కూర్చోడంతోనే కాదు అయ్యేసరికి ఓకే స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇట్లా మాకు సిగ్నల్ ఇమీడియట్గా సౌండ్ వేస్తాం. నేను తీస్తాను అది. అది అయిపోయినాక నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి లైటింగ్ ఆఫ్ ది ల్యాంప్. లైటింగ్ ఆఫ్ ది ల్యాంప్ అంటే ఇక్కడ మ్యూజిక్ ఆల్రెడీ రెడీ ఉన్నది. అరే మ్యూజిక్ పెట్టలేదు కదా, ఈ మ్యూజిక్ కాదు. ఇవి బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ మ్యూజిక్ నడుస్తాయి చూడు అవి అన్నట్టు ఇవి నేను పెట్టాల్సిన అనుకున్న మ్యూజిక్ ఇందులో ఉంది ఇది మ్యూజిక్ మరి ఇప్పుడు బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ మ్యూజిక్ పెడదాం అనుకుంటున్నా ఇప్పుడు అలా ఇక పెట్టేసిన పడు సరేనా పెట్టేసిన రైటింగ్ ఆఫ్ ద మ్యూజిక్ ఆల్రెడీ పెట్టేసిన ఇది అయిపోయినాక ఏంటిది వెల్కమ్ ఇవన్నీ సారీ ప్రజెంటేషన్ ఇవి ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ వాళ్ళు చూసుకుంటారు ఇది మ్యాక్సిమం మనం లేకుంటే మనం చెప్పినా మనం కూడా చేద్దాం అంటే కింద నుంచి ఆపరేట్ చేస్తారు పైకి వచ్చేది లేదు పైకి వచ్చి పైకి ఆల్రెడీ తెచ్చాను అవును సార్ కనిపెట్టలేదు ఇంకో ఎక్స్ట్రా డిస్ప్లే కూడా లేదు సార్ మనకి ఒక మాట తెచ్చుకొని ఇతరులు ఒకటి ప్లాన్ చేయాలి సార్ కొట్టేస్తాను తెలుస్తుంది ఫ్రీ చేశాను సార్ ఫ్రీ చేశాను ఈ కింద బార్ వాళ్ళు కూర్చున్నాక కింద బార్ కనిపెట్టలేదు కూర్చొని కనిపించింది కింద బార్ 80% కింద ఒక ఏం లేదు సార్ ఏం లేదు సార్ మరి ఎవరు చూస్తాను okay no yes sir okay two files on open now yes okay this is freeze not freeze already freeze there okay sir you will open this presentation here
yeah yes
your language
yes
only this will anchor only ICAR keys and everything ICAR keys also open sir just we need to click on this no otherwise space button and we need to play yeah but this one you close it no yes sir. This one you can close this one you do not have to show this no because then you make close it no need to show this but you have to freeze this one yes sir already freeze it sir don't close sir minimize this is also minimize everything is open sir minimize now from here it starts no sir director presentation no sir first yeah but director will come here after lighting lamp yes sir lighting of the lamp already music is there sir here music is there na lighting lamp okay okay sir it touch is on same
అందులో పెట్టేరాదు వాళ్ళు
మన డిసిషన్ ఏంటిస్తారు
ఇప్పుడు కాదు
ఏ రెడీ అయినా
ల్యాబ్ యూస్ రెడీ అది
yes correct okay
now when we are presenting this you have to unfreeze that
unfreeze sir I will make it unfreeze
you are actually yeah this you freeze from other file right now this other file
yes sir other we freeze in only projector sir
projector
okay this is our header sir we will make it
okay
sir అది ఓపెన్ చేసి పెట్టండి ఒకవేళ ఇది ఆగినప్పుడు అది కూడా పెట్టాలి
ఒకవేళ వీళ్ళు మర్చిపోయినా కానీ మనం ఆపరేట్ చేయాలి కదా తెలియదు సార్ అది కంప్యూటర్ డిజైన్
మినిమైజ్ చేయకండి ఫోటో అన్న తీసుకుంటాం ప్లీజ్
సార్ కానీ ఇలా వేయడం కంటే అదే బాగుంది కదా
సార్
అదే బాగుంది సార్ ఏం వచ్చి ఇది పెట్టి ఇది పెట్టి అన్నారు అది రెండు సేమే కదా రెండు సేమ్ కదా అదే పెద్దగా ఉంది ఫుల్గా వస్తుంది సరే ఉన్నాయి వాళ్ళ ఇష్టం
తీసుకున్నాను
నేనేం పెట్టలేదు అది మా కంట్రోల్ ఉంది సార్
హలో
Mandesh. The beginning part is the PowerPoint. Right? This is the PowerPoint. From there it will start. So, correct. उसको हाथ में करें. First it is start with the book. 50 after 6, I'll call. After 6, it will stop. And you can call me. और
रिलीज ऑफ नोट्स कोर्स के टाइम पे ना ये बालकृष्ण सर ही देंगे अगर भी चार सर भी किया ये
सर आ जाए.
नहीं बोला
कितना आ रहा है डायरेक्टर का प्रेजेंटेशन ठीक है, डायरेक्टर को जो सुना होगा ना मैंने क्या करना
फ्रीज हो गया, फ्रीज निकालना है अभी।
तो फ्रीज करोगे क्या? इसको भी आंट फ्रीज करना आप लोगों का
प्लीज
डायरेक्टर का प्रेजेंटेशन के टाइम पे
जब बैठो को करेगा
जो जरूरत नहीं है उसको बंद करूंगा।
बंद करें
डायरेक्टर का
ठीक है, इधर कराई सर गीत है
डायरेक्टर का प्रेजेंटेशन
कैसे बुलाओगे?
आप करोगे नीचे से या मैं करूँगा?
आप कर दो सर, आपको कंप्यूटर नीचे से
नहीं, आप करो भाई, मैं इधर
नहीं दिख रहा सर,
नहीं वैसे
क्या इसके लिए
डायरेक्टर का
पता है ना ये?
हमारे पास शीट है।
नाम है क्यों इसके लिए?
लैम्प
लेकिन का प्लान था नीचे
म्यूजिक करना है, खुला है ना? माने म्यूजिक ठीक है, ये खुला है, ये म्यूजिक
म्यूजिक रखता हुआ
हां
लैम्प
दिस वन म्यूजिक ओपन, दिस इज ओपन
सर
All the dignitaries have arrived for the 50th Foundation Day ceremony. I request our director to bring the dignitaries onto the dais. I also request Dr. Ramasubramanian sir to accompany the guests. Good morning and greetings to everyone assembled here to be part of the celebration of 50th Foundation Day of this great institution. Standing for 50 years itself will be a great achievement for any academy or any institution. Besides the longevity, the academy has remained itself vibrant by responding to the changes and challenges of the changing times to cater to the needs of different stakeholders. To the information of this house, this event also marks as the curtain raiser event for the 50th Golden Jubilee year of the Academy. On this auspicious occasion, I request our Director, Dr. Gopal Lal sir, to welcome the distinguished dignitaries and guests on the dais and off the dais with a bouquet of flowers. Today we have the honor of having with us Dr. Gurbachan Singh, former chairman of ASRB, to be the chief guest with us. I request Director Sir to welcome Dr. Govindarajulu Chintala, former chairman, NABARD, as guest of honor. Sir is also the chairman of RAC of ICAR-NAARM. We are requesting Director to welcome Professor M. Gnanaprakash, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.V. Narasimha of Telangana University of Horticulture, Veterinary Science in Telangana. Dr. Srinath Reddy Madam, Assistant Director General HRM, Education Division of ICAR. Besides, I also welcome our Director Dr. Gopal Lal sir, Dr. V. Ramasubramanian sir, and all the faculty, directors of different institutions, and all the heads of the divisions, faculty, staff, most importantly, the FOCAS and students who are blessed to be part of this significant event. Amidst the galaxy of guests and distinguished dignitaries, we will start the function with ICAR-8, which also celebrates the success and the legacy of Indian agriculture and also acknowledges the brains and mind and hands behind the success of Indian agriculture. We present ICAR-8 for you.
जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की सुखद प्रतीक हरित भारत की निष्फल वसुधन मानव जीवन दुर्गम से कल्याण सुवर्धन वैज्ञानिक विधि प्रगति के पारिस्थिति के संरक्षण शक्ति श्यामला छवि भारत की जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की हिम प्रदेश से सागर तट तक मरुभूमि से पूर्वोत्तर तक हर पथ पर है मित्र की शक्ति शिक्षा शोध प्रसार सकल तक आशा स्वावलंबित भारत की जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की
Hail the Indian agriculture, hail the Indian farmers. Now, to move forward, I request the dignitaries to begin the function with the lighting of the lamp. Shubham karoti kalyanam, arogyam dhana sampada, shatru buddhi vinashaya, deepa jyotir namostute. Thank you, everyone. Lighting of the lamp symbolizes dispelling of the darkness of ignorance with the wisdom, light of wisdom and knowledge. Thank you, everyone, for this auspicious occasion. Welcoming you all again. Now I request the honor of having formal welcome address by our director, and a brief presentation about the academy's activities to begin the function.
Thank you very much. I would like to congratulate all the people present over here on the occasion of 50th Foundation Day of the Academy. बहुत बहुत बधाई आप सब लोगों को. And I would like to urge our people to welcome our guests sitting in front line with the flower buttons. Honorable Chief Guest of today's very important function, the eminent agriculturist, Professor Gurbachan Singh Ji, Honorable Guest of Honor and Chairman REC of this institute and former chairman award, Sri Govind Rajuluji Chintalaji, Honorable Professor M. Gana Prakashji, the Vice Chancellor of PVNR Telangana University, Veterinary University, Honorable Madam Seema Jaggi, the ADG HRD, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, my friend Dr. Ramaswamy, Head Research System Management, ICAR Directors sitting over here in front line, Dr. Singh Saab, Mathur Saab, our Head of NBPGR Regional Station, Dr. Saravanan, Madam Sastri, our other retired persons from the academy, Dr. Saab, and the guests present over here, our head of departments, head of divisions, unit in charges, the faculty, focus scientists, our AVM students, and all staff of the academy, ladies and gentlemen, present over here. Today we are celebrating 50th birthday of this important academy. We know the role of academy all over the country. Having 113 institutes in the ICAR system, the academy is playing a pivotal role as far as capacity building and human resource development is concerned. Sir, this is Golden Jubilee birthday today, and from today itself we are starting to celebrate the Golden Jubilee year. And many programs will be organized or celebrated in this Golden Jubilee year up to the next 51st birthday. We are preparing a schedule of events to celebrate the different programs, to sensitize the people, to motivate the people, to encourage the people who are contributing for the system and the academy. I would like to present a small presentation of the achievements of last 1 year, from September 2024 to August 2025. What we did, what we achieved as far as academy's mandates are concerned, so that people who are sitting over here, our guests who are sitting on the dais, they should know that if we are at right path or we have to improve a little bit. However, improvement is always needed and required, and it should be. Nobody is 100%. So many improvements are required to pace with the time, to have the steps with the time. So, you please have a sight on the presentations. If some requirement, if some improvements are required, kindly suggest by mail or the WhatsApp. Your suggestions will be well taken for the improvement of the academy and the system, ICAR system. You say NREC system. Other than ICAR, we all know that the academy is also contributing for the universities, the institutes which are working on the agriculture, even NGOs also, and the private people, if they want to have some input from us, including students, we are incorporating in our different type of capacity building programs. Sir, this is the small summary of this presentation. I will cover the presentation into 8 small subheadings. You can see the genesis, vision, mandate of the academy, the programs which we are carrying out over here, the research program, academic programs, important meetings, the days and events we are celebrating, the landscape of the academy and human resource of the academy. As far as the vision, mission and mandate of the academy is concerned, almost we all know that the academy was established in 1976 at this place with the vision like that, a global knowledge institution enabling national agriculture research and education system adapt to change through continuous innovations. This is the very important two words written over here, continuous innovations. We have to change ourselves, as I told earlier, with the change of times. To enhance, our mission is to enhance the leadership, governance and innovation capacities of NAARM system through capacity strengthening, education, research and consultancy and policy support. And the major two mandates I would like to reflect over here: to enhance individual and institutional competencies in managing innovations through capacity development, research and policy advocacy, and to serve as a think tank for NRS and facilitate strategic management of human capital of the country with respect to especially agriculture management. Our significant achievements, if we talk about, we could conduct about 90 capacity building programs benefiting more than 9,000 people during last year. We are running 30 in-house research projects and 9 externally funded projects as far as research is concerned. And under academic program, 63 students admitted in our current ABM PGDM business program, and 57 of the second year batch already running. Then 2 mock programs we started covering more than 5,000 people. They are joining online and getting benefit of the courses. And our A idea, we are having a very good project over here. We incubated more than 20 incubators and 9 graduated during last 1 year. You see, under capacity building programs, so far we conducted 79 programs, different aspects you can see over here. It is not needed to read each and everything. And we covered more than 10,000 people. You can see the different type of programs we conducted. MDP, 3, 4, 5 MDP programs we conducted during last 1 year. You can see over here. Our 2 focus right now we are having, sir. The major flagship program of the academy is Foundation Course for Agriculture Research Scientist, and 114 focus is in the field right now from last 8. And most welcome, sir, Anwar sir. And 115 is with us, sir. We are having 2 consecutive programs today, and on 13th of September afternoon they are moving for FET. 115 and 114 will be here for second phase in the academy. And likewise, in the coming 4 months, means up to 25th of November, we are going to complete these 2 foundation courses. We also conducted the foundation course for agriculture university newly recruited scientists. One was conducted in September and another was conducted in January 25, September 24 and January 25. Then some EDP programs we also conducted for Rani Lakshmibai University. This is off-campus program was conducted by the academy, and some need-based programs and sponsored program as and when needed were conducted by the academy for the benefit of the common man. Then some trainings, workshops, seminars, webinars, conferences, etc., conducted during last 1 year. One brainstorming session recently we organized over here including deans of agriculture colleges of the agriculture universities, and there were more than 80 people from all over the country to discuss about implementation of the National Agriculture Education Policy, National Education Policy 2020 with respect to agriculture. And it was two days discussion and very fruitful outcomes were there, and we sent the report to the council also. Then MOOC courses we are also doing, as I earlier narrated, 2-3 MOOC courses we designed and running from the academy, and many people are getting benefited. One winter school and one short course was also organized in this academy. And farmers outreach program, we are also conducting the program for the farmers for capacity building, and different places we are covering. Last year we conducted about 27 programs, covered more than 2,500 people. And Agri Innovation Development and Nurturing Program. You see, there are so many farmers and the other people, especially the FPO people, are covered under these programs, the acceleration program or the immersion programs, certain different type of programs we are conducting through our A-IDEA project. Some research, as I told, 29 in-house research projects and 9 extramural or the outsourcing project we conducted. 5 are running, 4 concluded already, and 5 still are running this year. Outsourced this year, externally funded projects. We could publish 139 publications during the year. You can see the research paper 74, the studies paper 8, success stories 3, books 6, and so on so. And as far as policy papers are concerned, we could publish 4 papers and supply to the Government of India on different aspects. You can see over here. Then some 3 strategy papers also published by the academy during the year. We also signed some important MOUs with the different type of organizations, universities, and besides these 4 MOUs, we could also sign more than 20 MOUs under A-IDEA program with the startups and FPOs. And under these MOUs, we are working with the collaboration of different universities, different organizations, including NGOs, startups, and FPOs. We also filed 2 copyrights, and we get the copyrights during last 1 year. And with respect to academic programs, we are having 2 batches right now with us, sir, under MBA program. The 16th and 17th batch, the 24 to 26 and 25 to 27, 2 years regular program, agribusiness management program we are conducting over here, and about 128 students are in the academy right now. In this academic program, we conduct alumni meet, the Sankal program of 9th edition we also conducted during the year, and there are certain different facilities for the welfare of the students, their health and the other things. We are having good classrooms, smart classrooms in the academy, the sports complex and the other things. And I would like to inform you all the people that our chief guest today visited last evening our facilities available in the academy. Especially he is very much interested in the sports activities, and some 1 or 2 games he also played last evening with us. Sir, we conducted for under the academic program the 5th graduation ceremony over here on 26th of April this year, and Dr. R.S. Prodha was the chief guest, and our Honorable DC was also here on this occasion, and 3 batches were covered in this graduation ceremony. And our placements are 100%, sir. This MBA program was started in 2009, and 17 batch is with us, 16 and 17 Earlier 15 batches, 100% placements are reported with the highest CTC of more than 16 lakhs per annum. And these are the companies which are recruiting our the students. Our MBA students are participating at different places in different programs, and they are winning. We are very much happy that they are winning so many prizes. You can see list over here. Many places they also won the case prizes also, and otherwise more than 20 places they won the prizes and different medals. Our NAARM team, as you were also discussing last evening about the sports, participated in Southern Zone ICAR tournaments at Coimbatore. This year we participated, and our participants won 5 medals, and out of 5, 3, 4 are first prizes, sir. Then some important meetings, you know that an institute is having RAC, IMC, and QRT. These meetings we are regularly conducting over here. Our last RAC was conducted during September 3-4-2004, and IRC was conducted in November, and Institute Management Committee IMC we conducted recently in August 25 recently. Different days. Nowadays we are celebrating many days over the year, and at the tune of the ICR and the other institutes, we also celebrate the Swachhta Mission Program, Hindi Pakwada, special campaigns with respect to different aspects, the awareness about the prevention of sexual harassment, then the Kisan Divas, and different days we are celebrating over here, Women's Day, the Creativity and Innovation Day, the International Yoga Day, Parthanya Awareness Week, recently we celebrated in the country, in the institution. Our visitors, so many visitors are coming in the academy, including students, farmers, other stakeholders, our senior ICR authorities, and at the tune of 1,20,000 to 25,000 people are visiting per year this institution. This is a very good figure, and we are interacting with the different type of people. We are having different ideas, and accordingly we try to improve our activities. You can see international visitors during last 5-4 months we visited. We had 2 groups from African countries. You can see some photographs over here. Plantation drive this year we conducted in our institute, sir, and including flower plants, foliage plants, trees. We could plant more than 13,000 plants this season. And our one technical officer, Mr. Lakshman, is very hard-working person. Can I request Lakshman can raise himself? I request all the people. He is very hard-working person, sir. All time he is doing plantation. This time we are going to gap fill the horticulture orchards. 752 plants we are going to plant this time. 50% we could already planted, and by the end of this month we could achieve this target, and then we are going to raise 2 more orchards of the fruit plants, new orchards. You can see the landscape of the academy is beautifully designed by our seniors and the earlier workers. We are trying to maintain this landscape. And last day, our chief guest also visited our that park, and there are so many plants, animals, birds especially are there in our the park at entrance gate, biodiversity park. You can see, sir, there are so many important birds are present in this park, especially our national bird is. There are so many peacocks are there. As of now, we are having 18 people regular in the academy as far as human resource is concerned. This is little bit concerned for us. We are having 80 plus posts vacant. We requested our higher authorities also, and also request the guests present over here if they can play some role to give some more human resource to the academy so that we can run the show with some more strength. This year, sir, our 23 friends are going to be retired. 23. HRD ADG को भी थोड़ा सा मैं request करना चाहूँगा कि you play your role if it is possible to give some more strength to us. पता नहीं सर, मेरे आने के बाद हमेशा हर मंथ 4 से लेके 7 आदमियों तक रिटायर हो रहे हैं। अभी परसों 4 का हमने किया प्रोग्राम और जून में 7 का किया और दिसंबर आते आते 23 हो जाएंगे। तो ये मेरे आने का कोई दुष्प्रभाव है या क्या है? अनवर साहब को ज्यादा पता होगा, ये ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस है। मैडम बैठे हैं यहाँ, शास्त्री मैडम, इन्होंने इस तरीके से रिक्रूट किया कि जब गोपाल लाल को कमान मिलेगी तब सब लोगों को रिटायर करेंगे। 25% people are going to be retired in a year. It is very much a concern for us. However, we are getting some human resource also. Senior scientists 6 we received this year. Before 2 months they joined, and some technical assistants 7-8 people, some administrative people also. However, it is a continuous job, we know that, but still I request the higher authorities to give some more people. There is no promotion pending so far. The people who are eligible for the promotions and selections, the things are going amicably in the line. And our academy is awarded at 2-3 places. Recently, we participated at Pragati Maidan, and again there we have been recognized by the first exhibition stall. So this is about the academy. I wanted to show you small the activities we carried out. Though I know that lot of things can be done, and our many things we are doing, we did, but scope to improvement is there. Earlier I requested the people who are sitting over here, please forward your suggestions to us. We'll try to implement. I'm very much grateful for our dignitaries who are sitting on the dais, our VIP guests sitting in the front line or the second line, to accept our request to come over here for celebrating this important program of the academy, the birthday of the academy. This is the golden jubilee birthday of the academy, sir, today. And now again I'm talking that we are going to start to celebrate the golden jubilee year. So thank you, sir, for accepting our request and coming over here and grace the function like anything. And thank you very much for hearing me patiently. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for welcoming all the guests and also presenting a brief on Institute's activities for the last 1 year. To move forward, now we have the honor of having with us the guest of honor, Dr. Seema Jaggi Madam, who is the Assistant Director General, Human Resource Development in Education Division of ICAR. She needs no introduction, but yet for the uninformed who are youngsters in the form of students and co-cars, Madam is an expert in agriculture statistics, started her career at IASRI New Delhi, and worked there in different capacities before rising to the ranks of Assistant Director General at ICAR. Madam has won several awards and laurels in her long career, but the notable few are ICAR Punjab Rao Deshmukh Outstanding Women Scientist of the ICAR in 2017, ICAR Bharat Ratna Dr. T. Subramaniam Award for Outstanding Teachers in 2013, and as a young scientist also she was bestowed with Lal Bahadur Shastri Young Scientist Award. And with her areas of expertise in agriculture statistics, design of experiments and statistical computing, Madam is well known in her discipline. Thank you, Madam, for accepting our invitation. We request you to address this gathering on this occasion.
Thank you. Good morning to all of you and namaskar. Most respected chief guest of this function, Dr. Gurbachan Singh ji, and Dr. Chintala ji, Dr. Prakash, the director of the institute, Dr. Gopal Lal ji, Dr. Rama Subramaniam, the directors of our Hyderabad-based ICR Institute, our senior faculty over here, and our younger scientists of the FOCAS batch. First of all, my greetings to you all on the occasion of the 50th Foundation Day. So happy Foundation Day to each one of you. This is really a great day for all of us, not only for now, for the entire ICR, it's a great day. It is the day to celebrate our achievements, and already Dr. Gopal Lal has already elaborated the achievements. This is only for the last 1 year. If we see the entire 49 years achievements, so that is, I think, excellent achievements of NAARM. So we celebrate all those achievements on the Foundation Day. We pay our gratitude to all those who are involved in building this great institute and this great organization, and they have helped in building this particular institute and shaping this institute to this level. And also there is a responsibility for our future plan. We have to plan for a commitment for the future to make it more stronger. So once again, my greetings to you all. Congratulations for this particular day. I think NAARM has, if you see the growth of NAARM, there is a steep rise in the growth of NAARM. I was here, whenever we join ICR, this is the place where we start our career. So this is the birthplace of our professional career. So I joined here way back in 1992, sir, when this institute was 16 years old. Now it is 49 years old. So if you see this last 33 years, a huge change is there in this organization. I think initially we started with the capacity, mainly focusing on the human resource development. The domain was the main focus. Under that, we have different activities. So we started, I think the NAARM started with those training aspect and the capacity building aspect. But if we see today, there are so many multiple activities as elaborated by Dr. Gopal Lal. There are multiple activities starting from the capacity building, and in capacity building also there is so much of diversified activities for different stakeholders, from the entry level to our senior level officials, for the RM3 post, and there are different stakeholders. Even we have now the universities are also involved. The foundation course for universities also started. So we are adding on to these capacity building programs. That is a great achievement of this particular institute. Besides this, the other important activities, that is your policy support which this institute is providing in terms of providing different documents as listed. All documents, very useful documents. And then we have the innovation aspect also. There is a idea startup. It is for our younger generation, for their hand holding. This is a very important activity which this institute has started. And besides this, the agribusiness management course. That is really a very popular course and very demanding course. As I could see from the number of students who are coming here, applying for this course and getting, and they are all, I think, well placed. 100% placement is there for all those. So these are activities, I think, all multiple activities this institute is doing. Besides, a lot of growth is there in terms of infrastructure. I think state-of-the-art training facilities they have here. And then the green campus. Campus is also so beautiful, sir. So green campus, and then so many other, the MOOC program. The MOOC program is very useful. And more and more, I would request more and more MOOC programs if they can add on to this. Already they are having a number of MOOC programs, but I think in that last meeting also I highlighted this, that as per our national education policy, sir, we have already restructured our course curriculum, especially for the undergraduate programs. So in that there is a specific 10 credit course which is given for the online courses, and they can do through MOOC or through Swayam, any online portal. So my request is again, because we have an expertise here, we have the facilities at NAARM, we can develop some MOOC courses for our students so that they get benefited. Instead of going to some other platform outside our system, if we have the facilities, we can develop all those systems here. So congratulations to the director, the able leadership of the director and the entire team of NAARM, who are taking up all these activities very efficiently, very effectively and doing this. And the younger generation is also here, the 115th batch. For them also, I think this is the best part of our career. Being at NAARM is the best part of our career, which we can never forget. It's a lifelong experience. Still, our batchmates, we remember that when I started in 1992, Dr. Anwar was our teacher. He taught us. So that bond which we created at that time, it is still there. All we had a batch of 91. We all are still connected. We talk to each other. That is the bond which NAARM has created for the younger generations. So I think this is a great time you should spend here, take maximum benefit of this, develop relationships, develop this type of association, which will really help you, because you are all from the different disciplines, different backgrounds. So this will go a long way. So my just advice to the younger ones is to be connected with each other, and you can take up many such studies together if you do it. The teamwork is very important. I think you have the classes on teamwork also. So individual, you cannot give that much best which you can give as a team. So team building is very, very important for that. So overall, I think NAARM is doing the best. It's the best and a unique institute of ICR, and they are also providing support since they are in the agriculture education SMD. We also seek their support in many activities. Like he told that recently they had organized a brainstorming session also, and then we have the nodal officers in different ICR institutes. So they had organized a training program for all the nodal officers of all the agricultural universities, for the deans. Then you had organized, on our request, you had organized a training program on the accreditation process, which is there, which everybody follows, because people are not aware, the universities, they are not aware about many aspects of accreditation. So for that also, they had organized 1 week program for that. So thank you so much for all your support to the council, and again, my greetings and best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Madam was very eloquent in recalling her own nostalgic memories from the FOCARS days, and also using the same occasion to guide the youngsters who are undergoing training at 115 FOCARS. Thank you for your presence and words of advice to youngsters, Madam. Now move forward, we have the honor of having with us another guest of honor, Dr. M. Gnanaprakash, Honorable Vice Chancellor, P.V. Narasimha Rao, Telangana Veterinary University at Hyderabad. Dr. Gnanaprakash sir is expert in animal genetics and breeding, and in a career spanning more than 30 years, he has his expertise on selective breeding of different species in sheep, goat, pig, and poultry. Having guided more than 12 masters and doctoral students, he has more than 150 publications against his credit. And prior to rising to the ranks of Vice Chancellor, he has also served as Controller, Registrar, and the Director of Research at the same university. Sir is having an honor of being awarded with the Meritorious Teacher Award conferred by the Government of Telangana in the year 2015. So we are very happy to have your presence with us. We request your address to the gathering, sir.
Very good morning to all of you, and birthday greetings to the Academy led by Dr. Gopal Lal and the Honorable Chief Guest of the day, Dr. Gurbachan Singh Ji, former Chairman ASRB, Sri Govindaraj Gupta, former Chairman NABARD, Dr. Seema Chakki, ADG, SAR, and the Director of this institute, Dr. Gopal Lal. It is a very honor for me to be here amidst you on this 50th Foundation Day of this Academy. 50 years is not simply a milestone, but it is a celebration of its vision, the resilience of the institute, and 50 years or 5 decades of national service. I'm happy here to share this with a generous gentleman, Dr. Gurbachan Singh Ji, founder of GS Foundation, and a very generous gentleman who is contributing to the society by even meeting, even spending his retirement benefits and pensionary benefits. We appreciate his efforts with a round of applause, please. NAARM was established in the year 1976. And at that point of time, the situation in the country, the food scenario in the country was totally different. We were really surviving on, if people remember, the PL 480 scheme where the wheat was being imported. And we were really, surviving on those kind of imports, and we were very deficient in our food system, food production. To take you back to those days, the population was 620 millions in those days, and food production, grain production was only 120 million. So this kind of scenario has now been transformed over the past 50 years or so, and now in the year of 2025. The population is about 1.42 billion, and the food grain production is about 330 million tons. India today is the largest producer of milk, pulses, spices, etc. And from food deficit, we have become food surplus. This journey is actually, made possible by the National Agricultural Research System, along with other stakeholders. And in these 50 years, NAARM has played a very significant role in shaping our agricultural scientists, in building the capacity of the institutional leaders as well as the scientific community, and has made human contributions to the agricultural system of India. I have Googled and could understand that the ICAR, that NAARM has trained more than 50,000 scientists in these 50 years. And all the kind of programs that we see, we benefit from various programs of the academy, including the agricultural universities and the veterinary universities are also getting benefited by the kind of capacity building programs, especially the academy is organizing. So appreciating and lauding the contributions of this particular organization. I thank the organizers for giving me a chance.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for your brief but yet very acknowledging message, and also recounting the success of Indian agriculture in your words. Now we have another guest of honor, Dr. Govindarajulu Chintala, who was the chairman of NABARD and who is also the chairman of ICAR-NAARM. Before assuming the position of chairman NABARD, sir was handling several responsibilities in NABARD itself. He was working as chairman of NAB Fins, which is a NABARD Financial Service Limited, and he was also the director of Bankers Institute of Rural Development, BIRD at Lucknow. He was also the chairman of NABARD Consultancy Services, NABCOMS Limited, NAB Venture Limited, and NAB Foundation. With over more than 35 years of vast experience, he has worked on several initiatives under different projects like eShakti, Roadmap for Agglomeration of Regional Rural Banks, promoting and nurturing of farmer producer organizations. What we are witnessing today, the growth of FPOs, was also taking big shape under his leadership. And most importantly for us, he is serving with his expertise as the chairman of our Research Advisory Committee of the Academy. And he was also in the advisory board of different institutions, including the prestigious ones like Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. Sir, again, we are very blessed to have your presence, sir, and we look forward for your address on this nice occasion.
Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon. Yeah, because I was a faculty at one point of the time. So, whenever we start the lecture, people should be woken up from their slumber. That is a very common thing which we do. First of all, I am extremely thankful to NAARM for inviting me as one of the guests of honor. But I am very happy to share that I asked with the Dian of Agricultural Recruitment, Dr. Gurbachan, because when I was chairman, myself and the Sinsal, we shared a dais in Karnal and really how to shape the Indian agriculture and really how the FPOs can play a better role. And what are the issues with regard to the climate change and also some of the pseudo theories being put forward by many of the academicians that it should be done better. So in that way, actually he is a ocean of knowledge and we are nothing. But at the same time, I say it's my great privilege and I'm thankful to Dr. Gopal Lalji for inviting me and sharing the details. Before I start, I'll say that first of all, a big congratulations for the institute. We have completed half century, that is 49 years, and raring to go for the century mark in another 50. So that is the way actually the institutions are built. And in the Indian mythology, or maybe in the normal kind of a thing, they say that whenever we start, the people will give the Ashirwad in such a way that you should flourish till the moon and sun are there. That is Achandra Tara. I will say that this institute, which started in 1976, should stay for centuries, taking forward its mandate. And I am extremely grateful for the kind of a thing, actually, the arrangements that have been made and also the presentation that has been given. The way the things were brought to the fore as to really how this institute has made a mark in the agricultural education. Before I go for my formal speech, to say that dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Gurbachan Ji, Dr. Nan Prakashji, Madam Sima Jagdiji, Ram Subramanian ji and Dr. Gopal Lal ji, and also the scientists, the retired people also who are here in the front lines. Then the people who are working in A idea, because it is NABARD and NARM's brainchild and funded by NABARD. And also the faculty who have contributed quite a lot for the prominence of this institution and who are still contributing. And the last but the most important focus, that is the scientists who are undergoing the induction training, and also the students who are undergoing the management program. Why actually I took this one as one of the things, because I was a director of a very big training institution of NABARD, that is called Bankers Institute of Rural Development. And I know really how the training establishments have worked. Many times people working in the training establishment, the scientists feel they are cut off from the mainstream. But at the same time, they are the ones who are laying the foundation stones for the entire kind of operations and also the education that is going to happen in the later stages. And also, I really now, when I'm looking into the whole of the sequence as to really when the NARM has formed. 1976, don't go into the political part, but 1976 was a very, very momentous year for the Indian agriculture. For two reasons. One is NARM was established on 1st of September, and the regional rural banks of India started on 2nd October 1970. Now imagine that when we were students, because I was a student of Bapatla from 78 to 82, and I completed 1 year of my post-graduation there, but I left and I went to ICAR. When we were students of agriculture, actually always the statistics used to be something like India was producing around 160 million tons of grains. And maybe the banking was almost lackluster because we have only commercial banks which were doing mostly to the corporates, and we had cooperative banks which were very maybe weak in the credit, and there was no other institution to give the credit to. So that time, the then government might have thought that actually that they should do something to the nation, particularly the agriculture, in case if it has to be catapulted to the next higher level, there should be a different kind of a propulsion into this entire mechanism, because just mere research will not work, just mere extension will not work, but research and extension has to be combined with the credit. Credit is the major catalyst to the whole. And many times I used to say, because I used to travel abroad quite a lot, and one of the meetings, a big seminar was organized in Senegal, Africa. So I was sitting on the dais, and next to me was the president, finance minister of that country, and also the agriculture minister, and also the French people, because that Senegal was ruled by French people. So the finance minister and agriculture minister were accusing the French, saying that you also were there as our masters, and Britishers were there for India. They left and you also left. But you see really where India is and where we are doing absolutely nothing. Actually, that our agriculture is still very import dependent, and we are hand to mouth, and we are doing not much of the things. And you see really how India is doing. Then they asked me really, what exactly was the mantra behind this entire Indian agriculture going into the stratosphere, when many others are still struggling to find out that kind of a holy grail. So then I told that having been in NABARD, because my good fortune was that I was basically an academician, but joined the bank. So in that way, it was so good that is to have the great agricultural education from both APAU and IRI, and going into the institution of national reputation. Then when I told that there are three things why Indian agriculture has gone to the stage is, we are standing on a tripod, which probably many people are not able to understand. The first one is the research, ICAR and its institutions, and also the agricultural universities in the states. They do substantial research, which many countries are not even doing that kind of thing. Actually, many are not even near to us. Barring few countries actually don't take maybe very advanced. The next part is the extension. Now that extension is the one, though actually everybody criticizes extension and the public extension, but thing is without that, I don't think, because as the chairman of NABARD, because sitting at the helm, I used to see. But for that extension machinery at the ground level, we could not have reached the DAP or urea also to the farmer. Leave all of the seeds, fertilizers, the implements and everything, and also the knowledge, everything is going to this one. And the third most important thing where India had really excelled while other countries could not do is the credit. Now, in 1970, probably many of you are agriculture students, you just go into the statistics. 1970, the total credit given to agriculture was 0.2% of ANPC, that is adjusted net banking credit of the banking system. That means if the banks were mobilizing around 100 crores, they were giving 0.2% to agriculture and rest to the industry. But from 76 onwards, things started changing in a different way. But from 2003-4, I think a cataclysmic change had happened in this entire thing. I can say that this is the momentous occasion for that one, where they say that doubling of agricultural credit has to happen. And in 2003-4, the total credit given to the agriculture and allied, that is including dairy, fisheries and everything, was just 56,000 crores. And the then government, the newly formed government, told that doubling of agricultural credit is the immediate mandate of this entire thing. And within 2-3 years, we made this 56,000 crores to 150,000 crores. Then afterwards, I can say where India stands apart from the rest of the world is, in 2007, the government has taken a decision that now henceforth, in the union budget, we will announce agricultural target, agricultural credit target. Actually, nowhere in the world, actually, such kind of a thing has been done. And even today, they are not doing. So that in 2007, they say that the agricultural credit should be something around 180,000 crores. Likewise, it has come. So every year, they are improving. So when I just became chairman, that time it was 20 lakh crores. And today, that is the year 2025 March, ended with 28 lakh crores of credit to the agriculture from just 0.2%, which we were talking in 1970. This is the momentous occasion that I can say that really how the Indian agriculture is going. And the way the entire industry has grown. Now today, actually, if you look into the gross value added of agriculture, gross value added of agriculture is almost double or maybe another 3 times of this entire credit. So that itself indicates we are producing so much, but the farmers are not incurred on the credit. And for the credit to have a beneficial effect, the research input is the most important, because the varieties will become outdated, implements will become outdated, fertilizers may become outdated, and also many of the techniques also will get outdated. More than that, we are now going into a kind of a processing and valuation, which we were not doing earlier. Now you just go to Thailand, and you just go to Indonesia, you just go to UK, you just go to US, where the valuation is very, very high, but we don't do that. But now today, we are doing that. And that is where actually this farmer producers organizations, it is doing a kind of a aggregating the farmers, bringing them a kind of urgency that just by doing work individually is not going to help. And in case if they come together and with the government's largesse, they can do quite a lot. Now today, there are more than 20,000 farmers producers organizations in the country, and quite a lot of things are happening there. So now here I will say that what exactly NABARD and NARM has found the common ground. My predecessor, chairman, and also during my tenure, we have taken a view that the good institutions of ICR and also the agricultural universities have to be given the incubation centers with a kind of a grant so that they can grow independently and they can nurture the entrepreneurship in the agricultural sector. Now, area was, I think, was the first, if I'm right, I think the first institution, first center established with NABARD's 10 crores grant. And subsequently, when I became chairman, we did one more thing. When the entrepreneur has developed a kind of a technology and he is looking for some kind of a money, generally the bankers will go jitters because this entrepreneur doesn't have anything to give as a collateral, and this entrepreneur cannot have any kind of a credit score, so the loans can be given. So that's why we have devised a policy called the catalytic capital. And that catalytic capital, we are giving almost 3 crores or 4 crores to institutions like AITR, GTSU, and maybe other universities. Almost right now 10 centers are working. And I really feel that a time has come. Now, someday I was reading that why America is annoyed with India with regard to trade tariffs and all that. One of the things was the startup culture. Earlier, it was thought that only Americans have got the right and privilege to do any kind of new things in the world. But China and India had dismantled that myth. And today, India is now number 3 in the startup culture. And agriculture is not lying behind. Agriculture is also doing so well because we have more than around 20,000 to 30,000 startups in the country, which are bringing quite a lot of a revolution. Now, after my retirement, I do quite a lot of things and I move around the country and I see the substantial change that is happening all over. People are using drones just like that, because now you ask a normal farmer, because when we first gave that startup of a drone here in PJTSU to put the protocols as to really how to do all these things, pesticides spraying and also sowing of the seeds and all those things. Now, today the farmers say that it's very easy to ask for the drone to come and spray my pesticide rather than asking for the laborer to come and do that. Now, with the 300 to 400 rupees, they are doing. And most of them are startups and they are having their own business plan. And quite a lot of other things are happening. And the startups are doing so much of a work, right from genetics to the agronomy, to the processing, to the marketing, to the aggregation, to everything. And now these people have to be nurtured. And I would say that my message to the students, particularly to the PGDM and also even the scientists who are undergoing the induction training, now the time has come, the traditional way of thinking of okay, we have joined something and now that is going to be our life. Actually, it is not so. Actually, the world is totally different. Now you just go anywhere, people are making millions and billions, and also the one idea will do the whole of this thing. So I will say that this idea kind of a thing has to be nurtured. And catalytic capital, what we gave is small, but there are so many donors apart from NABARD and including NABARD who can give so much of a money in case if the idea is good. Now I wish that NARM should become a beacon. NARM should become a torchbearer for taking this kind of a things to the field, and also should become a kind of a torchbearer for all the agricultural universities and institutions in the country as to really how the startup culture has to be nurtured. And the other thing is with regard to the PGDM, actually I am extremely happy that it's a 100% placement. Right now, I am there as chairman of a few sugar companies. And when I was moving in the field, I found somebody suddenly told that, sir, I am from NAARM batch. And he's been, because I was telling him actually that you got quite a lot of an insight into what is happening in this entire thing and how the thing. Then he told that, sir, I am from NAARM, and I think he joined somewhere in 2020 or so in the company. And the way actually these people are now there in every place, I think this alumni is going to create a kind of a groundswell for the NAARM, so that in future, those people, once they reach a little higher levels in their organization, they can again bring the entire campus recruitment into the system. So I wish that NAARM, whatever they are doing extremely good. Anyhow, before winding up, I'll say that generally, nowadays it's the Jamana of AI and ChatGPT. I just went into Google Gemini to ask whether NAARM has delivered its role or the mandate efficiently or not. And it's very gratifying to say, because Gemini is somewhere, actually somebody sitting somewhere, but anyhow they are guilty. And on 5 issues or 6 issues, they say that with regard to the mandate, with regard to the vision, with regard to so many other things, what they say, technology and also the training. They say that in all the parameters, NAARM has done extremely good, and they say it's very high. That's what that is the rank. So now, that is what, as chairman of NABARD, when I was there, I used to say that it's not that me telling that we have done right, but the third party has to tell that we have done right. So that is where, if some Google Gemini is telling that NAARM has done well, that means you have done well. So once again, congratulations, and also I wish that I may not live for the 100th year of NAARM, but definitely I will wish that the NAARM will survive for 100 years or more. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It was very pleasing to hear from you that, in fact, we have compelled Gemini to acknowledge that NAARM has done wonderfully well. And more importantly, we started talking about doubling farmers' income in 2015-16, but it is very pleasing to note that doubling of the credit started prior to that 10-15 years before, and that is where the things started moving up. And he was also eloquent to talk about AI idea, startups, and many other things. So as part of the award ceremony, we also have invited few of the startups for this function. And in nutshell, you have spoken whole of the Foundation Day's theme. Thank you very much for your address, sir. Now, slightly to add different flair to this 50th Foundation Day ceremony, we have certain releases and certain important publications to be released by the dignitaries on the dais. Now, first in the series is the release of Golden Jubilee logo. This logo competition was designed, and several entries were invited, and out of all the designs, one logo is finally selected, and it will be released by the dignitaries. Now I request the director to hand over the slide changer to the dignitaries to release the logo. The logo is designed by Mr. Pitla Srinivas of ABM division of ICAR. So we'll call it. We have few more. We have another similar logo design only, but this is again a different logo for all of us. This is the logo released by the Literary and Arts Club of 115th FOCAS. I request few of the Fokarians of this batch, Dr. Ashok, Dr. Dhaval, and Dr. Gayatri Lal, if they can come and request the dignitaries to release the logo. They just hand over. The logo is also being designed in the print version, sir. I request the dignitaries to facilitate its release and unveiling the same to the audience.
Yeah.
We have release of publications on this occasion. We have a book compiled on arrival pattern and market integration of agricultural commodities, a comparison of e-NAARM and non-e-NAARM mandis in India. This book is authored by Dr. Ranjit Kumar, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar, Dr. A. Dandapani, Dr. K. Srinivas, Dr. P.C. Meena. I request all the authors to be on the dais with the dignitaries during the release of the publication. The book presents a comparative analysis of commodity arrivals and price trends in both e-NAARM and non-e-NAARM markets. This book is based on the results of an in-house research project carried out at ICAR-NAARM titled New Market Reforms and e-NAARM in India, Effect on Marketing Choices and Price Realization. We have next in the line a small brief profile of the Academy on this Golden Jubilee year. Updated profile is being designed and developed by Dr. Mahante Shirur, Mr. A. Ravi, and Mr. A. Shivakumar Reddy. I request Mr. Ravi and Shivakumar Reddy to be on the dais for release of the book along with in the hands of the dignitaries. And we have another important course to be launched by the dignitaries. At the outset, I request Dr. Balakrishnan sir and Dr. Supriya to be on the stage to request the dignitaries to launch of this course. The launching of MOOC on Introduction to Bioinformatics. This is a new course on MOOC platform design to be launched from this event. A small video is being presented on this occasion.
Helping us predict diseases, improve crops, and advance biotechnology? The answer lies in bioinformatics, where biology meets data science. Join our massive open online course on Introduction to Bioinformatics. This course is designed to give you a strong foundation in one of the most exciting and fast-growing fields of modern science. Over the duration of this course, we will explore DNA and protein sequence analysis, biological databases, genomics, the real-world applications in agriculture and biotechnology. Through carefully designed modules and demonstrations, you will not only understand the content but also get hands-on experience with widely used bioinformatics tools and resources. This book is open to students, researchers, and professionals from life sciences and allied disciplines. Whether you are just starting your journey or looking to enhance your research skills, this course will add real value to your career path. Register today for a book on Introduction to Bioinformatics and step into the world of bioinformatics.
And moving forward, 50 years should not be just a number somebody said in this program. ICAR-NAARMs have made their presence felt by compiling 50 different flavors in this academy, sir. And they have made this compilation. And I request some of the ICAR-NAARMs who are the mind behind this event to be on the stage with the dignitaries, just to have a photograph with the dignitaries. So they have compiled 50 different flower species present in the academy. Gajan. Thank you very much. I think this is very befitting presentation on this 50th year of the academy. Now move forward. I request my colleague Dr. Dipesh Devnath to take over for the awards distribution ceremony. We have categories of awards amongst the NAARM staff and also from the outside stakeholders. Dr. Dipesh Devnath will take this ceremony. And I request all the awardees to come and receive your awards from the dignitaries.
Good afternoon, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. I am here to present and announce the names of awardees. This is actually done by a lot of committees, and I thank the committee chairman and the members to come out with these awardees. I have to request the dignitaries to come to the dais and hand over the certificate and memento. And I request the awardees to come from this side, right side, and then please exit from the left side of the stage. So, first category of awards was faculty or non-faculty. We have two best scientists awards. The first one goes to Dr. R. Venkat Kumar. He is the principal scientist and head of Extension Systems Management Division of NAARM. A big round of applause for him. The next award goes to Dr. N. Vijay Abhinesilingam. Principal scientist of Extension Systems Management Division of NAARM. The next award is Best Women Scientist of the Academy, which goes to Dr. B. Nirmala. Dr. B. Nirmala, please. She is Principal Scientist in the Agribusiness Management Division. Sri G. Rajreddy, please come. The next award was Best Administrative Staff in Officers category. Sri G. Rajreddy, sir. Best Administrative Staff Non-Officer category, Srimati E. Vanishri. Srimati E. Vanishri, madam. Next award is Technical Staff. The Best Technical Staff We have two categories, right? Yeah. Srimati T. Vanishri, madam. Round of applause for her. Next is Sri Sohail Ahmed Khan. Sohail ji. Okay. The next award goes to Dharmendra Pratap Singh Gautam. Next, best skill support staff. Shri S.N. Rasul. Be ready, please. Srimati B. Saroja. Shri S.N. Rasul and Srimati B. Saroja, please. Next, we have young professionals or project staff who are working in the academy. We have 3 awards for them. Srimati B. Saroja. Young professional and project staff category, we have Srimati Parvati Induja, Srimati P. Indra Devi, and Dr. Jagdish Shyam. Srimati Parvati Induja, Srimati P. Indra Devi, and Dr. Jagdish Shyam. Srimati T. Indra Devi. Round of applause for her. Dr. Jagdish Shyam. Next category is students. We have 2 students, total 24-26 batch. Miss Phyllis Somya Bhargavi and Mr. Bishop Vishwas. Somya Bhargavi and Bishop Vishwas. Mr. Bishop Vishwas. Next category is best startups. We have 2 awards for the best startups. First one is Garuda Lytics Private Limited. Mr. B.S.S. Kiran. Dr. B.S.S. Kiran is the founder and CEO of Garuda Lytics Private Limited. Yeah. The second award goes to TRST01, founded by Mr. Praveen Mishra. Mr. Praveen Mishra, founder and CEO of TRST01. Next, we have emerging FPOs. We have 2 awards in category. First one goes to Lambasinghi Tribal Products FPC. Mr. G. Rajesh is the Chief Executive Officer of Lambasinghi Tribal Products Farmer Production Company Limited. Mr. G. Rajesh. Second one is DNT Farmer Production Company Limited. Mr. K. Sunil Kumar is the Chief Executive Officer of DNT Farmer Production Company Limited. A big round of applause for him as well. Thank you. Mr. Sunil Kumar. Next category is top recruiter. We have 1 award for Dr. Dayanidhi Raghav from Ramsites Crop Science Private Limited. He is the Senior General Manager and Head of Ramsites Crop Science Private Limited. इसके बाद हमारा फार्मर भाइयों बहनों है, इसमें 5 जन है। फर्स्ट है मनोज कुमार दास जी, बेस्ट फार्मर सर, बेस्ट फार्मर कैटेगरी मनोज कुमार दास। He is our farmer first program selected farmer, best farmer. He was nominated by ICAR-NAARM Bhubaneswar. इसके बाद मिस्टर प्रभुदयाल राजपूत जी, प्रभुदयाल राजपूत जी is nominated farmer from ICAR-IBR for Jhansi. Mrs. Lokpal Bai ji, Madam Lokpal Bai, please. He is nominated by ICAR-NIB-SM Raipur, Chhattisgarh. चौथा है हमारा मिसेस बल्लायम्मल जी, वो हमारे SCFC सप्लाइन के फार्मर है हमारा एकेडमी के, श्रीमती बल्लायम्मल जी। के बाद है गड्डाला अंजनेयलू जी, वो भी हमारे SCFC सप्लाइन का फार्मर है, CG अंजनेयलू। नेक्स्ट कैटेगरी है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया एंड प्रिंट मीडिया, 2 अवार्ड्स है इसमें। Best Electronic Media Reporter, Sri Shyam Mohan ji. Sri Shyam Mohan, founder of Rural Media Channel, is coming. Sri Shyam Mohan ji, founder of Rural Media Channel. Best Print Media Reporter, Sri Akarapu Malaysian ji. He is the senior principal correspondent of Keynote. Best Print Media Reporter. He has been covering our programs vigorously, all our programs. Thank you, sir. We have only few more awards. So the next 4 awards, we have our director's special recognition award, and for the faculty category for contribution of Dr. Ramasubramaniam sir, special recognition award for his outstanding contribution in the previous year in all the categories, all the work of the academy. So Ramasubramaniam ji, Resource Scientist Head of Direction Division of NAARM. Next special award goes to Dr. J. Renuka, Joint Director, Official Language. Special recognition award for Renuka Madam. Next special recognition award goes to Sri M.K. Sampson. He is superannuating this year, so probably next Foundation Day he will not be available with us. So director wanted to felicitate him, and he has been a very hardworking staff of NAARM, and he has brought so many laurels in our ICAR Junior Sports. Always he has been a record winner in sports categories, different categories for sports, juggling, for students. And the last but not the least, the logo which was designed and released earlier was designed by Sri Srinivas Pitla. I request him to come to the stage. So special recognition for him for designing the logo which will be used in the coming year in all our programs. Congratulations and thank you. Can I request all the awardees to come up to the dais, please, for a group photo? Group photo. Okay. All the awardees, please, quickly, sir. Quickly, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. And over to Dr. Martishna.
Thank you, Dr. Deepesh. Once again, congratulations to all the worthy winners of different awards and recognitions. Now, we have the most important phase of this program, that is to listen from the chief guest. And today's chief guest, Dr. Gurbachan Singh, founder chairman of Gurbachan Singh Foundation for Research, Education and Development, former chairman of ASRB, former Agriculture Commissioner, Government of India. He is a distinguished agronomist and soil scientist with a long career in Indian Agriculture Research Service. He has also served as the director of Central Soil Salinity Research Institute, Agriculture Commissioner, and in different capacities in his long career. And he was also entrusted with different distinguished awards and recognitions from the council and from different institutions and NGOs. But the most important ones, just to cite for the information of this house, he was the recipient of Hari Om Ashram Trust Award of ICAR, and he was also the recipient of the most prestigious Rafi Ahmad Kidwai Award, and he was also the elected fellow of National Academy of Agriculture Science. So the list of different awards is quite long, but then we are very happy to have you, sir, and we look forward for your address to this gathering. And the presentation of the chief guest is also being distributed for the audience for your perusal.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Very distinguished guests on the dais, distinguished director of this academy, Dr. Gopal Lalji, Dr. Govinda Rajuji, former chairman NABARD and currently chairman Research Advisory Committee, Dr. Prakash, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Madam Jaggi, our directors of ICR institutes. I see several other people. My friend Dr. Anwar is also here, associated with NAARM since long time. Staff of the academy, scientists, technical, administrative, trainees of FOCAR program, people from media and press, honorable farmers, and other industry people, the initiators of the programs, working with NAARM, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, let me say that I am very happy, very privileged, very honored to be amongst you all on a very special day. Thanks, Dr. Gopal, for inviting me and giving this opportunity to share some of my thoughts and also to meet several old colleagues with whom I have worked during my career. This is the 50th Foundation Day of the Academy, coinciding with starting of the Golden Jubilee year of the Academy. So a very momentous day for all of us. Number of things are coming to my mind. I was also a trainee in 1979. I think it was the 11th batch. So the academy was just young in those days. The facilities were not like that we have today. I was so happy to see the facilities, to see the campus, your agro biodiversity park, your sports complex, your indoor stadium, indoor games, and I must congratulate everyone who was associated with the NAARM since its beginning in 1976. Friends, what is the importance of this 50th foundation? We need to relook what was the vision 50 years back when this academy was established. Dr. Lal, there may be a document on which this academy was established, and we need to introspect how much we have moved and what was the mandate, mission, how much we have covered. So this day we need to have just a relook. Secondly, all those people who have contributed to bring this academy to present level, we need to remember them. Some of them may not be with us today. Even then, we must relook at our inside that those people who have contributed to bring this academy to present, we must remember. Third, rightly said, we have to think where we want to go now. 50 years is sufficient time, and mostly we get saturated. Institutes get saturated within 50 years. Dr. Lal, your task is little difficult, I would say, because future planning, taking an institute which has already achieved at the top, to grow further, it takes a lot of effort. So you have a real challenge for that. Friends, today I am recalling the doyen of agriculture in this country, the icon, we can say, give any Bharat Ratna, Professor Swaminathan. It was his vision at that time. And then even Agriculture Scientist Recruitment Board was established in 1973. So this considered then it was that we will recruit so good brains to take agriculture forward. There should be some academy where they can be trained. Again, today you have to look, we have different kind of training. On those days, I recall, there were tools, visits of the trainings to different places. They were placed with different rural organizations so that they can get rural exposure. And some of those you can revisit if you still feel, as chairman, ex-chairman Ward rightly said, that we have to serve our stakeholders, the most important stakeholder is the farmer. So we do have to look into that. Friends, agriculture today is different than it was 50 years back, even 20 years back. The problems in agriculture are complex, have become complex now. To solve those complex problems, we need to think in a different way. Some of the most important, because ICAR candidates are here, some of the challenges which we are facing today, the first most important is our cultivated land is almost constant, not chances of increase even few thousand hectares. Why I say, lot of area is going out of cultivation for our development projects. Secondly, the land holding size is declining day by day, and farmer is unable to earn his livelihood from such small holdings. 85% less than 2 hectares, 50% less than 1 hectare. At the same time, looking to the population figures, we need to add 8 to 10 million tons of food grains every year more. And our future scientists, this is a challenge, how you will plan your research for this kind of scenario which is existing today. We did research, we worked, things were easy. We could, the production went, we never thought, I was associated with the ICAR and agriculture for so many years. We never thought that so early we will cross 100 million tons of wheat. Now we are around about 114 or 100. So I must give credit to all the scientists, policymakers, farmers, that we have achieved, which was not in our mind that we will reach so much. But at the same time, our natural resources, they have almost gone fatigue. What kind of science research we should do so that we can bring those like water, your soil, your biodiversity, even climate. The climate, people used to predict. We used to predict that what is going to happen. Farmers know that this season will be the rainy season. You know, today, half of Punjab is submerged. More than 1,000 villages are under minimum 3 to 7, 8 feet of water. It is a kind of crisis. Our rivers, we are fighting. Punjab and Haryana, they are fighting on water. Today, nobody is there to claim for water. There is so much of water everywhere. So what kind of planning, the long-term planning, what is missing? But these things will happen in a more frequent way. It's hue and cry. Whole of Punjab people, they are on the roads, taking food items. So this is the kind of scenario which we will have to make focus our research, what to do with that water. You know, about 2 years back, the government of Haryana gave me one assignment as chairman to prepare a Kisan Kalyan Niti with Vision 2047 for Haryana government. If you will read that report today, the first point I said that we get so much rainwater during monsoon. I think all rivers, because land adjacent to the rivers always remains flooded or crops are not. Why can't we have some reservoirs where at least not all water, but some water, those reservoirs starting from Hathni Kund to Delhi. If we have 6, 7, 2,000 hectares or 2,000 acres, that kind of effort, And we have now technology of tube wells which we can put that water, they can work day and night, and all that water should go to underground water which is depleting in those areas. And later on, when monsoon is receding, they may remain filled. We can use that water for irrigation. That was the first recommendation. With another for water, we said, looking to this kind of scenario, every 10 acres farmer's field, the government should have a plan. There should be one small pond, maybe half acre or 1 acre, and the farmers can be encouraged for this. I am happy that Haryana government has given now 90% subsidy provision, because for climate change, there we will have to make proofing. We don't know what is going to happen. So that is the climate change is a major issue. Very, very threatening statements are coming. You have seen Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Jammu and Kashmir, even the roads, all their houses have been taken by the water into the rivers. What kind of scenario after 20 years? May not be Himachal Pradesh state as that gives us the lesson that we have to do development in connivance with principles of nature. How much disturbance of those hills, the foothills we need to do, we should plan for that. Otherwise, those kind of natural resources we will lose in the coming days. Friends, these are just few examples, but many kind of climate change related issues will bother us for agriculture in near future. What we can do as a scientist, as a researcher? Before that, let me say that we have heard the learned director about the academy's progress. I don't want to go into those details. Also, our chairman, Nawad, and the Honorable Vice Chancellor, that the progress of the academy can be rated at the very high scale. Even the Google example was given. But I was reading, but a note the director sent to me, 97,000 scientists and other people have benefited. And whatever the country is now producing, crossed all 300 million tons of fruits, everything you take together, we are, whole world is looking for India for food. So this contribution of this institute, I will say, is very significant because you provided the human resource. Let me say, this country, our country, has best kind of natural resources. Many of the countries, including US and many other, don't have those kind of resources. We have all kind of water, we have all kind of soils, we have all kind of climate. The same day we may have 40-degree temperature, we have minus 20 degree. But only if we are lacking somewhere, the human resource. If some person comes, we have honored so many people today. These are the leaders. I congratulate all those whom you gave the award. I think we need to recognize the services. So many policy papers and all those, I must congratulate you. And your MBA program, people, it has become talk of the street. That MBA program of NAARM is so eye-catching. So now the question is how to produce more from less or more. This is we need to orient from crop, commodity, enterprise mode to multi-enterprise agriculture to make multiple use of resources. Because our resources are limited, water we have to make multiple use, soil we have to make multiple use. After my retirement, we have established a foundation. We are doing all this kind of work there and conducting demonstrations. We have integrated livestock, all kind of livestock, horticulture, even vegetables, crops, fodder, everything. Why I did it? Why it came to my mind? One is the land holding size is coming down and down. And this is the only way to double the farmer's income. Multi-enterprise agriculture for multiple use of resources, what you call as integrated farming system. Why I said, I see the RAC reports, I see the vision documents of all ICR Institute, their executive summaries. Everybody you talk to rice, they will say that by 2047, so much area will come under rice. Wheat will say so much area will come. But millets wale, every horticulture. I always ask this question. Your total area is limited. Unless you integrate horticulture with agriculture, how you will get the horticulture area separately? So that's why I said, now we have to shift to multi-enterprise kind of agriculture. Then another is, we did a lot of research and we got the dividends. But now the need is location specific, problem solving, multidisciplinary, farmers participatory research. Please take it, I am saying you because not every institute, we are doing research and research, our chairman and we have to, here is a location, 10 villages, this is the problem, and work for that problem instead of just for the whole system. Another, globally, if we have to make agriculture sustainable in this century, we will have to integrate livestock and trees with agriculture because you have a problem of how to sequester carbon. Farmers do not want to grow trees on their land because of shade, etc. So that is another very important, whatever research ICAR scientists you will be doing, please take into consideration that how this livestock and trees can be integrated into your research. You do any new variety, but our approach should be that. Few things which I have in my mind for your Dr. Lal, for you, and I will also discuss with DG also. Now, whole of Africa, West Asia, many countries, they need support from academies like, please take this academy to the international level. The next, that will continue. What you are doing is okay, but how it can happen? You have to collaborate with outstanding international centers of research. Harvard, you can talk with Cornell. They have this kind of, because if we, and our faculty should also make some program. I will, Madam Jaggi is here. Why our faculty is not exposed periodically to those best institutes globally, which may not be, we are the best, I do agree, but there is always a scope for. So this is one suggestion that let us take. Second is your collaboration with other academies. Many of them will become research. Now what we say in ICAR and that our scientists are not good research managers. The others have trained. I think we should have, you have a IPS academy here. You have IAS academy in Missouri. You have IFS academy in Dehradun. Please expose these our folk are scientists and get it. Madam Jaggi, please bring it to Dr. Jat's notice. Your new DG. New DG, I am very happy that now you have a DG who is a very practical person. Very practical. He rose from a village, worked in the top international organizations. I am sure that in next 2-3 years you will find a lot of positive changes, and he will be very receptive to your this kind of. So that is another that we must. I also, when I was chairman, I also used to. We discussed also that for our students, our trainees, after taking training, why they can't be in their area of domain, biotechnology, soil science, agronomy, why they can't be exposed to the international centers of excellence, maybe 1 to 4 months. I am for this, but I am for this for last 10 because you know how whosoever from our country worked in US or Canada or Australia or Europe, when they came back, you know their area was different, they were different people than others. I can cite you, I will take just 1 minute, so my example. I was an ordinary agronomist. I went to the United States in 1991. I took my family also along with me. My program was irrigation scheduling, and because I was a scientist, when I went there, I saw different things. I worked in Texas AI University. Some Chinese students, different students were working. I used to see that what is agronomy, what are you are doing? There when I came back after 4 months, they were working on edible cactus. They took me to Mexico, they took me to several meetings, and I saw we have so much dry areas. Why this crop is not being cultivated in our country? Farmers have 50 acre, 100 acre. They are vegetable varieties, fruit varieties, fodder varieties, every kind, medicinal crop, everything. So what you know, just maybe you may laugh. When I came back, took a phytosanitary certificate, 5 carrots per 5 varieties in 5 carrots I brought while coming back. When we landed at our international airport, the custom people were very happy. कि सरदार जी फंस गए। उन दिनों में ये आपकी VCR वगैरह लोग लाते थे, 91 की बात है। वेरी हैप्पी कि फंस गया आज। जब उन्होंने खोला बहुत अच्छे कि ये क्या आप कांटे वाली चक्की फेरते हो जी सरदार जी, क्या ले आए ये आप? मैंने उनको लेटर दिखाया तो हम देंगे। आज मेरे को लोग कैक्टस मैन करके जानते, जो जानते। और जहां से मैंने पढ़ा तब हमारे डीजी होते थे, वो CSR में सीनियर साइंटिस्ट था उन दिनों में। तो उन्होंने देखा, फिर वो कहते भाई फ्रूटिंग देखो इसके, हमने भी किया या नहीं, फ्रूटिंग होगी। मैंने एक ट्रे भर के डायरेक्टर्स मीटिंग में भेज दिया। उन्होंने सभी डायरेक्टर को राजस्थान गुजरात में डॉक्टर चड्ढा से लेटर लिखा दिया कि भाई वो वहाँ करनाल से आप वो मटेरियल लेके, हम क्यों नहीं इस पे काम। जस्ट मैं 1 एग्जांपल, ये जो एक्सपोजर है, अगर आपका कंट्री में ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर का भी ये मिशन है कि हम सेल्फ इंडिया प्रोडक्शन वाले बने, हमें डिपेंडेंस, टैरिफ्स का देखो कितना बड़ा इशू आ रहा है। इसके लिए भी भाई आपने ये जो इश्यूज आ रहे हैं, आपने इन सबको ट्रेन करना कि हाउ टू, इट्स नॉट ओनली रिसर्च बट वी विल हैव टू। सो आज डायरेक्टर काजरी वाज टेलिंग मी, देन फिर मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ रूरल डेवलपमेंट, इन्होंने कैक्टस के ऊपर के ऑल गौशाला एरिया जिसमें फॉडर हो सकता है कैक्टस लगाइए, अब उसका मटेरियल नहीं मिलता लगा। जस्ट 1 एग्जांपल। तो इसीलिए मैंने कहा है कि ये जो हमारे यही हमारी प्रॉपर्टी है, हमने तो अपनी क्रिकेट खेल ली, we have already played our cricket, but these people have to take the country ahead, so we should in our you can take up this issue. One other point which comes to my mind, most of several farmers, they are farmer scientists. When you visit their farms, they are working in different, some are working on dairy, others somebody is working on spices. They know more science. I think we need to put, you can make in NAARM, we have that kind of list, who are the innovative or scientist farmers. We must attach them with those farmers also. The mechanism can be, ICAR can do, there is no problem of, so we also need to expose them according to their choice. On PPVR, where farmers are getting their traditional varieties registered. So some of these ideas came to my mind that I will share. Another, maybe Dr. Mai started it, but when I became chairman, large number of our Indian origin PhD students, they were working as PDF for 10-15 years in universities abroad. Dr. Ipan, at that time DG, he was quite receptive. मैंने प्रपोज किया कि डॉक्टर साहब हम क्यों ना विंडो दें कि they can compete, and many of them, husband wife, they want to come to, they used to meet me, sir, we want to, but we don't have any window. Then what we did, that we advertised in back of Science Journal, and those kind of initiative took, so that and gave a window that any scientist, PDF, not scientist, any PDF Indian origin person working in US or Europe or anywhere, they can apply at the senior scientist level directly if they have 10 best papers with this grading plus this much experience. I think 20 were selected. Wherever though they were appointed in those institutes, the director said he is a different person because he has worked in US laboratories. So that is another when you, because I think our UNR and ASRB should work in close collaboration. Similarly, our Indian IITs, IIMs, DRDO, many kind of, and I think you have the capacity, I know, you can link with them also so that you have common programs. One is CICAR, but it's academic, let us take to the international. So this is what I had a few ideas based upon my experience. I was lucky yesterday, I was seeing photos of all our DGs. I think I told the director that I have the opportunity to work with all the ICAR DGs so far. So that is, and I am again happy the DG who is heading today, we work together very closely on many programs. So I'm so happy. So as I close my speech, let us bow our heads in gratitude to the pioneers, leaders, faculty and staff, built and nurtured this. So this is the last message. We need to remember them. Let me once again thank Dr. Lal. I purposely use Lal. Lal is a kind of person. I saw his work when he was a director at Ajmer. So when I saw as a chairman, I went. I find that institute was different under his leadership. So today I again say that he's doing so much for the academy. I was very happy to see the facilities, the sports facilities, all well maintained. So all my congratulations to all family of NAARM, all those who have joined today. So all the best, all the best, all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your very eloquent and nice message, and also your greetings for all the faculty and staff of this academy. While acknowledging the big role of this academy in serving the Indian agriculture, you also gave us words of caution that any incremental growth, having set a big benchmark, is always challenging. But I think, sir, NAARM has enough resilience and capability to rise to this challenge. And you also gave us the future roadmap to work for the next several years. Thank you for your address and thank you for your presence in this important day in the history of academy. Now, I request the director, ICAR-NAARM, to felicitate all the guests on this occasion. Chief guest, Dr. Gurbachan Singh, sir. We profusely thank you and express our gratitude for your presence. Dr. Govindarajulu Chintala, former chairman NABARD. Thank you very much, sir. Professor M. Gnanaprakash, Honorable Vice Chancellor, P.V. Narasimha Rao, Telangana Veterinary University, Hyderabad. Then our own Dr. Seema Jaggi Madam, Assistant Director General HRD, Education Division, ICR New Delhi. Now I request Dr. Ramasubramanian V, Head RSM Division, to propose formal vote of thanks to all the dignitaries and guests.
Thank you, Dr. Mantesh. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, dear students, esteemed faculty, our ever supportive administrative, finance, technical staff, and forecast trainees 115, project staff, young professionals, outsourcing staff, AMC staff of IT unit, skilled and unskilled workers, then our security personnel. Firstly, namaskar and very good afternoon, everybody. And it gives me immense pleasure, pride, and privilege to deliver the formal vote of thanks on this historic occasion of 50th Foundation Day of our Academy celebrations. And today is first, and if you total for 1/9/2025, that also is one, right? So that is a double one. And in numerology, it signifies energy, symbolizing courage, new initiative, and fresh beginnings, right? And truly is the most auspicious start of our golden jubilee year, and a journey of reflection, pride, and new aspirations. At the outset, on behalf of the Academy, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our beloved Chief Guest, Dr. Gurbachan Singh, former Chairman ASRB, for his gracious presence and his inspiring words that have given us a renewed vision for the future. He told that every year we have to add 10 million tons to our food grain basket. And we are equally indebted to our guests of honor, Dr. Govindarajulu Chintala, former Chairman NABARD, and presently our RAC Chairman as well of our Academy. and Professor Jnana Prakash, Vice Chancellor P.V. Narasimha Rao, Telangana Veterinary University, Hyderabad, and also our Dr. Sima Jackie, my beloved teacher at ISRA, ADG HRD now at ICR Education Division, New Delhi, for not only honoring us with their presence but also sharing their wisdom and encouragement that will guide our academy's journey ahead. We are very much grateful to our beloved director, Dr. Gopal Lal, acting director, ICAR-NAARM, for presiding over this function and for his visionary leadership. And we are honored to have Mrs. Gopal Lal also with us on this occasion. And a special mention of thanks to our core committee and other subcommittees who formed for this celebration of this Foundation Day, heads of the divisions, our beloved faculty, our head of administration, CFA1, in particular member secretaries, Dr. Mahantesh Shirur was also anchoring this event, and Dr. Deepesh Devnath. We are also grateful to Dr. M. Anwar, Home Director, NRC Seed Spices Ajmer, and who was also faculty of this academy. And we are grateful to Dr. R.K. Mathur, Director, Indian Institute of Oilseeds Research, Dr. Vinod Kumar Singh, Director, CRIDA, Hyderabad, Dr. Lakshman Saravanan, who is Officer in charge of NBPGR Regional Center, Hyderabad, Dr. S. Ravichandran, who is presently Emeritus Professor of our Academy and former faculty of this Academy, and retired personnel of NAARM, Sri Naam there, I could see Dr. Vijayendra Reddy, who just retired yesterday. And we also are fortunate to have Dr. Kalpana Shastri ma'am, former Joint Director and Acting Director of our Academy. And we are also very much grateful to Dr. Hivabindu ma'am, Doctor of our Health Center, and Dr. Devnath are also could see, and for gracing this occasion. And we express our sincere appreciation to our in-charges of hostel, guest house, outsourcing, IT unit, PGS unit, PMB cell, electrical and civil sessions, and health center, training unit, library, sports, transport, and security. Their seamless coordination and behind-the-scenes support ensured that the event was executed flawlessly. Finally, I thank each one of you present here, faculty, staff, and other people, training guests, for your valuable presence. Your participation and encouragement are what make these celebrations meaningful and memorable. Throughout the celebration, what stood out was not just a sequence of events, but the spirit that bound us together. It was a day where tradition met aspiration, where the Academy's glorious past merged seamlessly with its vision for the future. The presence of our esteemed guests and active participation of every member of NAARM faculty and family transformed this occasion into a true celebration of our collective journey. It reminded us that the strength of this academy lies not only in its achievements, but also in the dedication, unity, and values that continue to guide us forward. As we step into our golden jubilee year, let us carry forward that spirit of unity, dedication, and innovation, reaffirming our commitment to agriculture research management and national service. Once again, my heartfelt thanks to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I request everyone to stand for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाने तव शुभ आशीष माने गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय
Thank you. Now we'll have a group photograph, but just one additional announcement. We request everyone to join for the lunch after the group photograph, which will be taken outside the auditorium. Thank you, everyone. Lunch for the students and Vocarians. Vocarians lunch will be in the Shweta Scientist Hall, and the lunch for students will be in HR. Lunch for faculty and awardees and invited guests will be at IGH1. What a loss.
Other.